There's a duckling on this. Must be the duck standard. I'll let the ducks carry their own flag.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the ducks. You can see it moving back up there. That's what's making the noise. Have you streamed Grim Fandango? Yes. I played it through the remastered version. Such a fun game. Hey, Carla. I think we have some graphical errors here. That guy's going through the house when he should be behind the layer. Oops.
It's Carla. She looks bored.
I wonder why.
Hey, Carla.
What do you want?
Where's Otis?
He's on shore leave.
Why aren't you on shore leave?
Someone has to stay and guard the ship while the big cheese repairs all the damage you inflicted on it.
Since you're stuck here, would you like me to get you something from town?
Like what?
Actually, I have no idea. I haven't taken a good look around yet.
Well, maybe you should.
Okay, well, I will
Carry
then.
on, Carla.
Do I really have a choice?
Yes, you can stop doing it and stop being such a party pooper. I love how her text is still green. Yep, it was Carla's color.
Lucre Island Port Authority.
Trademark.
I better not go in there, or they might get on my case about the damage my navigator did to the docks.
Ah, your navigator did it. Quite the town. Big. Wonder why they call it Lucre. I really do think that there are some layer problems here. We shouldn't be able to see that guy walking back there except now. Not all of them, just half of them. Ah, playing chess. Fancy.
It's a chess clock. He doesn't look like he's concentrating too hard. He appears to be in deep concentration. Excuse me.
Yes?
So, who's winning?
It's difficult to say. It appears that Mr. Santiago is employing a variant of the Barbarino offense. If that's the case, then my Kaplan maneuver should choke off his rooks.
Yes, of course.
And Guybrush just went cross-eyed there, if you didn't notice.
Can I play next?
Sure, but you might be waiting for a while.
Oh, why?
Because chess is a game that requires hours of intense concentration.
Not really. Just depends on how fast you can play it.
I'll let you get back to your game. So...
Yes?
So, who's winning?
It's hard to say. I've been pressing Senor Castaneda's queen with my Montgolfier offensive. But I think the miserable Getz got me stymied with his Estrada barricade.
Ah, I see.
And he's gone cross-eyed again.
Hi, a giant lizard!
Where?
Gozera!
Haha! Nice move, Brainiac.
That doesn't count.
You know the rules. You let go of a piece, it's a move.
But...
Rules are rules, Tabo.
Fine.
I'm playing online chess right now. Cool. Is this a bugging in the game or in the emulator? That bug wasn't in the original game, yeah? It is the emulator. Like I said, there might be some problems with the emulator. Because it doesn't work perfectly.
It's the law offices.
Yay, we found it. Law offices of WTD. I wonder what the names will be. Something funny, I'm sure. I wonder if they're gonna be like the Three Stooges. I don't remember. Software rendering bug. No 3D bugs when using DT
excuse me, is this?
Come in, come in, come in. What can we do for you?
Party power activated.
I was told you guys could help me.
Of course we can. What is it, wrongful dismemberment?
Hit and run dinghy accident?
Hurt your back while pillaging another ship?
Big noses.
No, I need you to see if you can save my house from being destroyed.
That doesn't sound very
Prestigious.
lucrative.
Did I mention that my house is the governor's mansion on Melee Island?
Trademark.
Governor's mansion, you say?
Well, that changes things.
Nice use of the TM.
But you can't be the governor.
I'm here representing the Honorable Elaine Marley Threepwood, governor of the Tri-Island area. She's my wife.
Oh, I get it.
He's joking about the wife thing.
And people think lawyers have no sense of humor.
You know, it's illegal to make such wrongful
And preposterous.
claims.
Should we sue him?
How much money do you think he has?
I'm serious. We just got back from our honeymoon. 3 glorious months on the high seas. And returned to find the mansion under siege by a dastardly demolitionist.
Yep.
Is this alleged demolitionist wealthy?
Yep.
Yes, we could sue them.
Yep.
Put a lien on their catapult.
Uh-huh.
File a writ of habeas manius.
Wouldn't you rather go after the big bucks? If Elaine wins the election, she'll be a powerful person. And if the mansion is saved, she'll have someone to thank. And if that someone is you...
We would be given a lot of money.
Probably.
Not given.
Think outside the juror's box, my esteemed colleagues.
Oop.
We could become the official lawyers for the Tri-Island area.
Trademark.
Yes, the preferred legal team of the governor's office.
Trademark.
What do you need from us, young fellow?
I don't know. You handled Grandpa Marley's estate, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Did he have a plan for such a crisis?
Nope.
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 Left, left, left.
But we'll get right on it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I'll wait.
Actually, this may take a while.
Legal issues can be quite complicated.
And take a lot of research.
Isn't there something else you could do for a while?
See the island.
Take in the sight.
I guess so.
Not a bad plan.
Okay, you might as well take this.
What is it?
It's a letter from Grandpa Marley.
It was supposed to be delivered after his granddaughter got married.
Oh.
This'll save us a trip.
Now be gone. We have work to do.
Let's see what it says. My dearest Elaine, if you are reading this, then you are married and I am dead. Now that you've finally settled down with a fearless pirate husband, it's time for you to claim the final pieces of your family's heritage. At the Lucre Island Municipal Bank, you'll find
Trademark.
a safe deposit chest under my name. Among other things, the chest contains the deed to the Marley Mansion. Never lose sight of this deed.
Wow.
Furthermore, the chest also contains my wedding gifts to you. I'm sorry that I was unable to deliver them in person.
Aw.
But I go to my grave confident that you've chosen a man I would be proud to call grandson.
Aw.
Lastly, and most importantly, the chest contains the keys to the most terrifying secret in the Caribbean.
Ooh.
A secret 10 times as terrifying as Big Whoop?
Ooh.
The secret of the ultimate insult. Yipes! If the unholy power of the ultimate insult ever found its way into the wrong hands,
Ooh.
there's no telling what sorts of hex-spawn mischief could be unleashed upon our fun-loving pirate citizens. Guard these secrets with your life, and know that no matter where you are, your grandfather is watching over you. With all my love, Horatio Tokamata Marley. How sweet. P.S. If your deadbeat parents come around looking for a handout, tell them to take a long walk off a short gangplank.
Alibi schmalibi.
Okay. Ultimate insult, huh?
Habeas, habeas.
At least it's not like Quest for Glory 4, where it was the ultimate joke.
foul.
For a bunch of high-priced lawyers, their furniture leaves something to be desired.
Just
Yup.
object every
If I
chance you
took it,
get.
their clients wouldn't have anything to sit on. Law practice for dummies.
Alibi schmalibi.
I'm not picking that up.
Why not?
Is it time for lunch yet?
As interested as I am in law practice, I don't have much time for reading these days.
I'll give them personal injury.
Also, did anybody else
Is
notice
it time for
the
lunch yet?
news above them?
Follow the money.
By the way, how close
Just
are we to the
object
first
every
rage
chance you
point?
get.
I think I already raged already.
Is it time for
At least there
lunch
should be
yet?
like 2 rage points already.
The law of the sea.
Who can we double bill
As
this
interested as
time
I am
to?
in law practice, I don't have much time for reading these days.
They'll never know what
Statutes
hit
and
them.
regulations of Lucre Island.
Trademark.
Practicing law in the company of pirates and other swarthy types.
Where are my briefs?
We'll have to
Confusion
convince the
through
court
obscusion.
otherwise. Is it time for
50
lunch
ways
yet?
to sue your ex-lover. It's a
No,
door.
we really need to file for dismissal.
No, we
Wonder what's
really
inside
need
all
to
these
file
barrels.
for dismissal.
Let's see what's inside.
We'll
Hey,
subpoena
get away
everyone
from
on the
that.
island.
I thought there were complimentary mints inside.
No, we really need to file for dismissal.
Let's see what's inside.
They'll
Hey,
have to
get away
convince
from
the
that.
court otherwise.
I thought there were complimentary mints inside.
We'll have to convince the court otherwise.
We'll have to convince the court
Wonder
otherwise.
what's inside all these barrels.
They got a lot of barrels. Can we go to
No
the other
body, no
bookcase?
foul.
You can't handle the truth.
Aha! Court
Forget
joke.
case law. We'll make it up. They'll never know what hit them.
No, Guy Rashid said walk through the door. You didn't need to open it. Hello. Hi. What is the news for? I have no idea. I did like nice use of the TM. Yeah, but they don't, you know, say it out loud. I have to say it out loud all the time. I think I had a dream about this building. I just got deja vu. Telltale's Monkey Island is also very good. Can't wait for those. Yeah, they're fun. I thought it was a pull cord. Now it looks like a news to me. It's all news to me.
The Lucre Bank. Best place to put your loot. This bank sure has a lot of windows.
Well, let's go inside. Get that, deposit box.
And just why not, young lady?
Bank policy, sir. I can't convert these traveler's checks because we've never heard of, what's his name?
I think we found our bad guy.
But you've honored them countless times before.
We've had a bad run of counterfeit money come through here lately, so we've had to tighten our policy. And if you ask me, these don't look real. Besides the funny name, there's a picture of a strange animal on here that has another one popping out of its belly.
It's
That's a kangaroo, you ignorant pirate trollop.
Yeah, that's why I say the kangaroo.
There you go. Kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Another funny name. Funny to say, too.
Oh, Struth.
Struth. He's a proper Australian,
I've got business
right?
to attend to, but I'll come back, and when I do, I want these honored.
Have a nice day, Mr. Mandrill. Kangaroo.
You should switch to decaf.
At least now we know that his name is Mandrill.
Kangaroo.
Free Scupperware promotion today. Just open an account with 10,000 pieces of 8 or more.
Gonna be spelled Struth. Oh, there's a lot of spelling errors in this game. I mean, with re-election, they forgot the slash, so it was re-election. And also, capiche was with 2 E's when it's just an I. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of spelling errors, Jace. Especially with all the Australian lingo.
Excuse me.
Please speak with the teller.
But I just have a quick...
Please ask the teller. I'm very busy and she can probably assist you.
You got it, I guess.
Nobody can do mental math anymore. Huh. What do you know? 1 + 1 really does equal 2. It's full of reminders. April 1st. Tell everybody their money is gone. Wow.
Huh?
That's just mean.
Wow. April Fools.
Ugh. It's full of names and numbers and lots of math.
Well, it's a bank, so.
She looks a little, lightheaded.
Hello.
Hi there.
Welcome to the second bank of Lucre. I'm Brittany. How may I help you?
I think she's in a Grim Fandango. That voice sounds familiar. Busy with what? Looking respectable? That was a good accent. I can do a little bit of Australian accent, but it usually turns into, like, Liverpool or something. You know, more British.
What happened to the first Bank of Lucre?
Nothing. It was our public relations department's idea. They felt that being called the first bank didn't project an image of experience.
Ah. No free toasters? I'm leaving. Free toaster is a thing in Thimbleweed Park when you go to the bank in there. Busy looking like Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. Or one of Dr. Farnsworth's relatives. And there's a little resemblance to Bunsen.
I'd like to make a deposit.
Do you have an account here?
No.
Then what else can I do for you?
I need to make a withdrawal.
Do you have an account here?
No.
Then what else can I do for you?
I'd like a loan, please.
All right, sir. And what would the funds be used for?
Let's see. Repaint my ship. Hire a new crew. A jewel-encrusted bunny slippers. Life-size chocolate pirate ship.
I'm going to repaint my ship.
What's wrong with the way it is now?
It's pink.
It's pink.
Oh, I see. And do you have a job?
I'm married to the governor.
I see. And what does that pay?
Nothing.
Thanks for your time. Someone will contact you in 3 to 5 business years.
Cool.
I'd like to retrieve some items from my safe deposit box.
Fine, sir. And whose name is it under?
Marley. H.T. Marley. Here's a letter that might help.
I see. This is for Governor Marley. Do you have power of attorney to act on her behalf?
I'm her dashing husband.
Not good enough.
Oh, well, there is this.
Yeah, the
That will be fine, sir. Just a moment.
Right.
Mr. Quidworth, there's a gentleman here to use the vault.
Now you're a bit not busy, huh?
Yes? Well, everything seems to be in order, Mr. Marley.
That's Mr. Threepwood.
As you wish, sir.
And? Oh.
If you'll just follow me into the vault, we can open up your grandfather-in-law's safe deposit chest.
Cutscene. Wasn't expecting one. Nice sword.
Well, here it is, sir. The safe deposit chest of H.T. Marley, just as he left it over 20 years ago.
Wow, what an amazing collection of junk. Why would Grandpa Marley store garbage like this in a bank?
That Governor Marley was an eccentric old salt, wasn't he? We were all crushed when he disappeared off the face of the earth like he did. Anyway, well, I've got some loans to turn down. You just let me know when you're done here, and I'll come running.
Gee, thanks. Well, I guess I better start looking for that deed to the governor's mansion so I can get home to Elaine. Let's see now. Water bottle, monkey pacifier, Grogomans, Jimmy Hoffa, do-it-yourself
Guybrush.
kit, bloody stiletto knife, bottomless mug.
Well, you really should have called me first. We have rules about leaving the vault unattended.
Gee, I'm sorry. I'll go back.
And I'll see if I can scrounge up a grog.
Wax lips. Ah, there it is.
Stick him up!
Yikes! Who are you supposed to be?
Isn't it obvious? I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No, you're not.
What makes you say that?
Well, for one thing, Guybrush is much better looking than you are. And for another, the real Guybrush doesn't smell like anchovy halitosis. Ooh.
All right, mate, bucko. That's enough of that. Back away from the Barney Airlines and be quick about it. Now, Mr. Threepwood, take a good long look at the last face you'll ever see.
I knew that deregulated banking would lead to this.
Well, great. Now we're stuck in a vault, and we got robbed. Good job, Guybrush.
It's the door to freedom. If I could open it, I wouldn't be trapped in here.
Top
It's one of the hinges that holds this door in place.
Top of the world, Ma, huh?
It's one of the hinges that holds this door in place.
I'll never give up.
Well, I can't remove it with my bare hands. This hanky has PP embroidered on it. I highly doubt that this belonged to Grandpa Marley.
PP.
Phew, this thing reeks. It's a small packing sponge.
Now we got a sponge. Cool. What else did we find
I'll
here?
never give up.
There seems to be something inside. It's a music box.
Cool.
Hey, there's a bottle of fine grog behind this music box.
Nice. Anything else in there?
It's an empty safe.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty bank robber.
Great.
It's a large packing sponge. It's a packing sponge.
A lot of packing sponges around here.
Don't even try it, punk.
It's an old cracked sword.
Maybe we can use it.
It's an old, cracked sword.
Like, to break this. Like the top hinge?
It's one of the hinges that holds this door in place.
That didn't get me anywhere.
I broke the hinge off, but I broke the sword too.
Great.
There's a little space between the door and the frame.
I said don't move!
I can't use this. The sword seems to be widening the crack a bit.
You also kind of made the door look wonky.
With the sword jammed in there, the gap is larger. It's the only thing holding this door in place. Well, I can't remove it with my bare hands.
Alright, let's use something then. Like... this?
There's only one criminal more nefarious than me, and that's Pig-Nosed Pete.
There are dry sponges stuffed in the door jamb.
Well, just one sponge? Don't be using a plural when there's only one.
Nobody move.
It's a lot of sponges. Now, we need to...
It's a cute little music box.
Nice music.
It's a bottle of the 67 Chateau de Spittle. A fine vintage grog with an insouciant flavor and a saucy aftertaste.
Can we use it? Like, drink it?
No thanks. A grog this old could probably eat through most of my internal organs.
Can it also go through the top hinge?
I can't reach it.
Okay. Then the sponges it is.
You'll never get me. I'm free. So long, suckers. And remember, you've just been robbed by Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey, where'd he go?
Hey, what's all the commotion?
Get him!
Ah!
You're under arrest, Mr. Threepwood. Right, down to the jailhouse with you.
Yep.
Several hours later.
All right, you. Didn't your mum ever explain that bank robbery isn't nice?
It wasn't me, it was the no-nosed bandit.
Right. No-nosed bandit. Or perhaps it was the guy we caught red-handed. You! Although we haven't found the loot yet.
To find it with the real robber. So let me go and get cracking.
Detective work isn't my job. If you want to clear your name, you've got a few things to do.
Okay, what?
I need the perpetrator, I need proof he was at the scene of the crime, and I need proof that he committed the crime.
You know, it'd be a lot easier if I could just bribe you.
I'll ignore that, Threepwood. Around here, we do things by the book.
Okay.
Since this is your first offense, you'll be placed under house arrest.
I get to go back to the mansion and play with Timmy?
No. You are confined to Luca Island.
Trademark.
You are not permitted to leave until and unless you are cleared of the crime of bank robbery. To make sure you don't leave, you are required to wear the voodoo anklet of extreme discomfort.
I was wondering about that. It's rather uncomfortable. Can you loosen it?
Well, that wouldn't be the point then, would it? It gets a lot more uncomfortable if you try to leave the island.
Huh.
At least I'm not in jail.
Like Otis back there, right?
Hey, I should bring Meat Hook here. You'd like this place.
This game is so dumb I miss proper script writers. Welcome to Escape from Monkey Island. Not at all suspicious, repeatedly yelling his own name. Yep. Otis is in jail again. Yep, that's him back there.
That's Inspector Kennard. It's good to see that Lucre Island doesn't mollycoddle its criminal element. My mom told me not to play with sharp, pointy objects, especially the ones with other people's blood on them. I'd rather not.
I'm not picking that up.
Inspector?
Yes?
I'm innocent. It was the no-nosed pirate that robbed the bank.
Who? Peg-Nosed Pete?
Yeah.
Listen, if I had a monkey for every time some penny ante crook tried to pin their criminal malfeasance on Peg-Nosed Pete, I'd have enough monkeys to work out a reasonable sequel to Hamlet by now.
So what you're saying is that you don't believe me?
No.
Why don't you believe that Peg-Nosed Pete robbed the bank?
Because, Mr. Threepwood, it's just not Peg-Nose's style.
Uh-huh.
If Peg-Nose had robbed a bank, he would have snuck in under the cover of darkness, used a clever series of weights and pulleys to open the vault, and would have absconded with the loot without leaving a trace of his presence. Peg-Nosed Pete would never simply enter a bank in the middle of the day, waving a pistol around like a common thug. It's beneath him.
Ah, so he's more sophisticated of a thief. I see. You're an idiot.
Just for the sake of argument, what would it take to prove my innocence?
Well, since you don't have an alibi, you'd have to turn the finger of blame towards the real culprit.
Great. How do I do that?
Off the top of my head, I can think of 3 things that would do the job. A, new evidence would have to surface, linking the so-called real perpetrator to the crime. 2, the stolen bank loot would have to be recovered. And Z, the real criminal, would have to be caught and brought to justice.
Zed?
That should be a piece of cake for a pirate with a keen analytical mind like myself.
I'll keep your cell warm.
Zed? What do you mean 3?
Can you remove this voodoo anklet? I really need to get back to my wife.
Sorry, you're stuck on this island until your trial arrives. Or until you manage to prove that you're innocent.
When can I expect my trial?
As soon as the judge returns.
Great, when's that?
He should be back within a few weeks, when his vacation's over.
Right. A few weeks? I need to get back to Melee Island today.
Trademark.
Well, I guess you should have thought of that before you went and robbed that bank now, shouldn't you?
I know it is.
Tell it to the judge.
I know, Goblin, that it's British for Z. It's Z. But, you know.
How's the investigation going?
What investigation? You were caught red-handed. I'm just waiting for the judge.
Oh.
Aren't you an idiot?
Where can I find Peg-Nosed Pete?
If I knew that, he'd be locked up right now.
Because he framed me for robbing the bank?
No, because he's wanted for approximately 300 other crimes on Luca Island.
Trademark. I know that he has a British accent, Goblin. Why did you have to state that? Of the obvious accent that he has.
Well, I better get out there and prove my innocence.
Stay out of trouble.
It's just weird that you need to point that out. I mean, everybody can tell that it's a British accent.
Iron Maiden! Excellent! I have no idea why I said that.
Because Iron Maiden is excellent! Because you couldn't work out why he used the word Z. I was stating the reason. I know that he is British. And I know that British and New Zealand, Australia, and Canadians use the word Z instead of Z. I was just saying that why he skipped from, you know, saying 1, 2, and then Z instead of 3. That was why I was being trying to be funny. But apparently that went over your head. Instead, you decided to treat me like I am an idiot. Ah! No, I am not an idiot. Ah! Maybe a bit over dramatic there.
Ew, greasy. I guess they use it on these Iron Maiden spikes to allow smooth impaling.
No, it's for the hinges to open it better. I'm assuming. Like I know anything about Iron Maidens. At least we can pick it up.
No, I get enough grease eating fish and chips.
True.
That's greasy enough as it is.
Are you sure? Anything else want some grease on them?
That's greasy enough as it is. I don't think he'd like that.
I know he wouldn't. Use it anyway.
Now there's a manly pirate.
Not really sure what the picture is supposed to be.
It says, Contra leges marinas latrocinium maris est. I think that means... Actually, I have no idea what it means. It says, Contra leges marinas latrocinium maris est. I think that means seize the day.
No, that's carpe diem.
It says, Contra leges marinas latrocinium maris est. I think that means buyer beware.
No, that's
it
something
says,
else.
Contra leges marinas latrocinium maris est. I think that means no smoking.
Nope.
Otis, what are you doing here?
I'm a victim of society.
Again? Huh?
Let me guess. You were framed, right?
How did you know?
Just a hunch.
Some old guy with a weird accent accused me of stealing flowers from his front yard.
And again, flowers.
What is it with you and flowers?
It's a plot, I tell you. People are to make me seem less fearsome and piratey by accusing me of being the kind of pirate who likes to pick flowers.
If it's any comfort, Otis, I never found you all that fearsome to begin with.
Go pick a pack of posies.
When are you due to be released?
He'll be released just about the same time you prove your innocence.
Hey, just because my captain is a notorious bank robber, there's no reason to take it out on me.
Otis!
Jace?
You're not helping. I'm feeling an incredible feeling of deja vu.
Would it help if I gave you a breath mint?
Wait, it's past.
And besides, we were the ones who gave you a breath mint. Also, you could have asked for a mug of grog. So we can free you out of there. Although there's no lock on the door, so that wouldn't work.
See you later, Otis.
You're gonna get me out of here, right?
I'll think about it. Not sure if it's worth of getting you out. And also, that anklet of discomfort. Wow. So if we try to get out of Lucre Island, I think those are just going to stick into his leg. Wow, he's gonna bleed out. That's some nasty anklet you got there.
Hey, I should bring Meat Hook here. You'd like this place. It's the exit.
Well, since we can freely walk around here, let's do that then. Oh, that's the tiller.
That's a very aesthetically pleasing fountain, I think.
I do like it that the Lucre Town sign is a fish as well on top of the fish fountain.
She looks a little, lightheaded.
Why, hello there, Brittany.
Why?
Oh, hi. Why do you sound like a sick kraken?
Because it's stupid.
Sorry.
Because the writers are stupid. It's just so stupid. The first time I heard him talking in that voice, I was like, why? That's not Guybrush. We have lost Guybrush.
Sorry you lost your job.
Oh, it's alright. I didn't like working at that bank much anyway. I've always really wanted to be in show business.
Show business?
What kind of show business?
I want to be a singer and have my own backup dancers.
Cool.
I don't have any skills or experience, but I figure with the right attitude, there's no stop.
Yeah, thank you for stopping her. Because I'm sure you need skill to be a singer. I'm sure she's also tone deaf and sings from the diaphragm and eats roasted garlic.
Me too. Maybe we could start an act together.
I don't think so. I'm looking for someone a little more...
Piratey?
Cool.
Well, there's Iron Maiden in the Hall of Justice.
Then why were you wasting away at the bank?
I was making ends meet while I put my act together. Guess I needed the push. I was getting too wrapped up in the whole financial system thing.
Hope that works out for you. Is it too late to open an account?
You're funny, Mr. Threepwood. The bank is no concern of mine anymore.
I'm starting to not like her that much.
What are you gonna do now?
Well, I always wanted to get into show business.
Hope that works out for you. Well, I have manly things to do in a sensitive way. Bye.
Huh. That's a good way of putting how you do stuff, Guybrush. Manly stuff in a sensitive way. Also, I do have to say one thing about the whole situation in Lucre Island. Or just anything here. The puzzles are dumb. The puzzles are going to be freaking annoying and dumb. They're dumb.
It's a pile of empty perfume spritzer bottles. I'll just take one.
You never know when you might need a spritzer bottle.
There's nothing in this bottle.
Well, later on there shall be.
stop that.
Aren't you going to give me your sales pitch after doing that? That's usually what you should go for.
Ooh, that's not a pretty sight.
Says you. I think he's
What's all the
fabulous.
spritzing, mate?
Welcome to Sense and Sensibility.
I'll take that back.
Where subtle fragrances from exotic lands transport you to worlds of romance and delight.
Uh-huh.
My name is Hugo.
Nice to
and
meet you.
I am a licensed aromatherapist.
Cool.
Can Hugo interest you in one of our fine perfumes, colognes, or aftershaves?
No. I'll just say no. Right from the get-go.
What's that ungodly stench you've been exposing to unsuspecting passers-by?
That's our featured fragrance, Eau de la Chuck.
Who'd want to smell like LeChuck?
Oh, it's very popular among tourists wanting to capture that authentic swashbuckling mystique.
But LeChuck smelled like a rotting corpse.
We prefer to refer to it as earthy.
But my question is it the ghost pirate, zombie pirate, or demon pirate LeChuck? Which smell did you go for? Because if it's ghost, it's like slimy, ectoplasmy, maybe a little bit of ozone. If it's a zombie, it's going to be very rotting. But if it's the demonic LeChuck, then it's going to be brimstone and sulfur. So like farts. All I'm trying to say is that none of them are a good smell.
Eau de la Chuck's really that popular?
Oh, yes, sir. In the last few hours, Hugo's gone through dozens of sample bottles.
Yeah, just spritzing everybody with it and nobody buying it. Right?
Aren't you a little piratey for a perfume salesman?
Hugo's not a pirate. Hugo's a model citizen, making a positive economic contribution to the economic well-being of...
Trademark. Everybody okay there? Or is the chat still broken? Nobody has said anything in 10 minutes. When I was being over-dramatic.
You wouldn't happen to have seen a no-nosed pirate run by here with a sack of loot, would you?
No, but Hugo did see you run by here with a sack of loot.
When I ran by here with a sack of loot, which way was I going?
Towards the deepest forests of Lucre Island.
Trademark.
Thanks. You sure look like a pirate to me.
But Hugo's not a pirate. Not anymore, leastways.
How do you stop being a pirate?
By taking Ozzy Mandrill's pirate re-education mail-order correspondence course.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a miracle, it is.
Cool.
In 3 weeks, it taught Hugo how to channel his destructive antisocial urges into more
like selling scented bathwater.
Precisely.
Nice. Oh yeah, also forgot that Mandrill's first name is Ozzy. Because he's from Australia.
Why would you want to quit being a pirate in the first place?
Because Hugo could read the writing on the wall. Hugo saw that the pirate lifestyle was being marginalised by powerful outside interests.
What?
Hugo decided to get out while the getting was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't Hugo miss being a pirate?
Not especially, no. Although sometimes Hugo misses the wind in his face.
Now, why are you talking in third person?
And the wenches. And Hugo misses the grog. And the decks covered with the blood of Hugo's enemies. But other than that, no, not a thing.
Yep.
I think it's good that he's just an aromatherapist now.
Smell you later.
Thank you for your patronage. Please come again.
Nope.
Whew. This stand is excessively odoriferous. Be glad this game doesn't have support for smell generation.
Not yet.
It's a full bottle of perfume.
Stop it!
Hey, stop that. It's called Eau de la Chuck. Now you can smell like the most infamous pirate the Caribbean has ever known.
Right.
Warning. The contents of this bottle should not be used on or near animals, anyone with a heart condition, or pregnant women.
Or they shouldn't just have that. Use it on nobody.
This perfume has a neat stripe running through it.
Oh, that's new candy cane perfume. It smells nice. And it's edible.
So it's a
I don't think he'd like that. That smells fine the way it is. That smells fine the way it is.
Can we pick that up?
No, looks too exotic to me.
Pink essence.
This is a very pink and very feminine looking perfume.
Yes, that is L'Eau de la Fleur, the perfect perfume for the most feminine of ladies, or the least masculine of males.
So perfect for Guybrush.
Heck no, I'm a tough pirate man. It does smell nice though.
Mm-hmm, told you.
That's a nice blue hue.
'Tis the smell of the sea in a bottle.
Ooh. So it's just salt water.
No thanks. Wow, what a plethora of colors in this bottle.
Oh, yes, a breakthrough in scent technology.
Do tell.
This is called Mutt, a well-adjusted combination of every essence known to Pirate Man.
Ick.
So it smells like a wet dog covered in blood. Ew. With a hint of gunpowder and grog.
I don't think so. That one scares me.
It should.
I thought that laundry got hung up after it was cleaned.
Well, maybe not.
Nice hatchet.
High-tech Cooper's tool. A hatchet.
I'm not picking that up.
Why not?
I don't want to make barrels. That laundry's not my size. That laundry's not my size.
Gabriel's still here, and Eldritch feels dumber by the minute. No wonder. I mean, you've played this game before, right?
Whoever lives here must be pretty small. I can't fit through that little door.
Yes, you can.
I'm not picking that up.
You're small yourself. Well, in stature, not in height. I mean, you're thin. So you're small. Small. S-M-all.
It's the door to the House O' Sticks.
House of Sticks. Although it says House of Sticks on the sign there. Not House O. Unfortunately, yes, I liked it better the first time, though. But eventually came to the realization that the game is not good, right?
It's a barrel of sticks. Just another barrel of sticks.
I wonder if there's a lot of barrels of sticks.
Sticks? Just like every other barrel here. Slightly irregular and blemished sticks.
Freddy, where's my new
walking
walking stick?
It's right over here, Mr. Mandrill. A brand new cane, hand-carved to the exact specifications of your previous stick.
It better be, or I'll buy up your putrid little shop and replace it with something useful, like a public urinal.
I take it that you'll be putting this on your tab, Mr. Mandrill?
What do you think?
And don't you pronounce it urinal, not urinal? You're supposed to be Australian. Well, at least he got his walking cane.
You know, if I weren't a peaceable sort, I'd whack that gentleman over the head with one of my sticks. I wouldn't stop whacking until his brains leaked out all over my rustic, hand-polished hardwood floor. Yep.
But you're a peaceable sort, right?
Yep.
And also, I like you already. I would do that too to the guy.
It's a cedar-smelling pile of wood shavings.
Pick it up.
It's a cedar-smelling pile of wood shavings. If I had a hamster, I could use this stuff for bedding.
Or you could use the stuffing for a doll.
These sticks look perfectly fine to me.
To the untrained eye, they might. Those sticks didn't pass our rigid quality assurance process.
Still a barrel of sticks. It is very important to choose a walking stick that fits your body, lifestyle, and temperament. Your walking stick should be no more than waist high and hefty enough to support 50% of your body weight. Active people should choose a stick that corresponds with the type of activity. Boring. I guess I don't want a walking stick that bad.
But it's very important. That's how they make the walking sticks. It actually has to be the right size. Otherwise, you're not going to be having a good posture. You're going to hurt your back because you're walking in the wrong style and all that. It's physics.
It's Freddy's stick catalog. This must be Freddy's calculator.
How do you know he's Freddy?
Must be the guy who makes these sticks.
Yep, Freddy's my name. Been making sticks since you were no bigger than a toenail on a June bug.
So you're old. Got it.
Pirates don't need calculators.
Besides, it's not yours to take, Sonny.
Pirates don't need calculators.
Besides, it's not yours to take, Sonny.
I was just trying to use it.
Why would I want to look through the catalog when I've got the real thing right here? Why would I want to look through the catalog when I've got the real thing right here? What does it take to get some service in here?
No need to make a racket ringing that bell. I'm right here.
I know, but I still wanted to ring it.
I really don't need it.
Apparently there's no way to look at those pictures then.
I'm back.
So you are.
I didn't know I left.
I wouldn't think that a walking stick shop could support itself on a pirate-infested island.
Well, under normal circumstances, I might agree with that sentiment. But lately, Lucre Island's been experiencing an influx of tourists, gawkers, and other assorted outsiders. They're always more than eager to purchase my authentic pirate walking sticks at a reasonable markup, of course. Besides which, I can always depend on Mr. Mandrill to break a few dozen sticks a week. He's been single-handedly keeping me in business for months.
Months, you say? Well, that's good to hear, that is, for months.
So the walking stick market is booming, is that it?
Well, no, I wouldn't exactly call it booming, but it's putting food on the table. And if Mr. Mandrill ever pays off his tab, I can retire.
So it's not really booming. He's just being a cheapskate. Got it.
Can you help me? I can't decide which walking stick is right for me.
Well, now, in order to choose the right stick, we'll need to know a little about your walking stick needs. Where do you expect to be doing most of your walking?
Let me see.
Amidst dense Caribbean jungles.
Ah, the adventurous type. And how many people would you expect to be walking with?
Ourselves?
I'll probably be by myself.
I sort of figured that might be the case. How long will you be walking on average?
Very specific. 8 hours, 23 minutes, and 37 seconds.
8 hours, 23 minutes, 37 seconds.
Very good. Well then, taking all your answers into consideration, not to mention the numerous personal observations I've made of your movements, I believe that the perfect walking stick for you would be the Wiebelfester 9000 Rainforest Deluxe. As luck would have it, we've got dozens of them in stock.
Cool. So can I get it? Okay, bye.
I'm back.
So you are.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about a no-nosed pirate, would you?
Well, now, that sounds a lot like Peg-Nosed Pete.
Yep.
What would you like to know about him?
Everything.
Who is he?
Peg-Nose? He's the greatest pirate thief on Lucre Island. No one's come within a ship's broadside of putting him in leg irons. Yep, but I came close. Once.
No.
Yes, it happened one dark and foggy night. Many years ago, I was out testing out one of my new walking stick models, the WD-32. It has a real fancy-looking wood duck engraved in the handle, and he tried to mug me.
Gosh, what did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to stand for that. I raised my cane up to give him a good whack on the noggin, you betcha.
And?
And he ran away. I didn't even get a chance to swing. I guess he knows better than to mess with old Freddy. Yep.
Fascinating.
Very.
Where can I find him?
You can't.
Come again?
No one knows where Peg-Nose's hideout is. Oh, sure. There's some rumors of him living in the middle of the treacherous Mist-So-Time Marsh. But frankly, I don't believe a human being can get there from here.
I had forgotten about the marsh. I hate that place. But we need to go there to find Peg-Nose.
What happened to his nose?
That's something of a mystery. Most folks around these parts would tell you it was nibbled off by a duck. Personally, I don't believe it.
Why not?
Well, sir, it's been my experience that ducks have exceptionally... It take a long time for a duck, even a particularly nasty duck, to nibble off a man's nose. I can't imagine a man letting a duck peck away at his nose for hours on end without seeking medical help.
Good point. So you really don't think that a duck bit off his nose?
Yeah, I suppose it could have happened that way.
Yeah.
I just find it highly irregular.
Yep.
On second thought, I think I'll find out about Peg-Nose on my own.
Makes no never mind to me, Junior.
stick around. I'll be back later.
Be seeing ya.
And also, that was a horrible pun, Guybrush. Stop it. Please. So how many rage points do I have so far? If that was added to the rage points. Let's see, I rage on that, then I have the puzzles, Guybrush's character. Repeated, I'd say I have at least 5 rage points by this point. Point.
I think he's still pretty cheesed off about the bank robbery. Hey there, Moneybags.
Very funny, Mr. Threepwood. Are you enjoying the money you stole?
It was the no-nosed man.
Oh, I wish I had $1 for every time I've heard that. Of course, I used to, until you came along, that is.
Hey, I'm innocent.
Yes, right. And I'm a 20-carat brooch.
Well, it could be.
Enough about me. How's the banking business?
Oh, just great, thanks to you. Now I'm broke, and nobody on this island would trust me with their money ever again. What am I going to do now?
I thought Pete only stole our deposit box. Did he also steal all the money? Maybe.
Well, you could have a bake sale.
I've only met one person who could sell pastries to pirates, and he's in real estate.
Huh. Just wait until you experience the Marsh Rage, Gabriel. There's no fury like an adventure gamer scorned by the doofuses that made this game. That marsh is one of the hated... Well, second most hated part of this game. You know what's the hated one in Eldritch, right? Welcome, Gabriel, to the mystery marshes of time, or Tymo marshes, or whatever. But yeah, it's a maze. A really, really horrible maze. And not just even a maze. It's like a puzzle. Hard to explain, but you would rage as well. Yep.
I'll find the guy who did it and wreak vengeance upon his soul.
That won't help me much, but watching you fall on a sword would be entertaining.
You could steal enough to start your bank again.
I'm a banker. I don't know anything about stealing.
Let's talk about something else. Have you seen someone go by here carrying a bag of loot?
What does he look like?
Sort of like me.
Yes, I've seen him, but he didn't have a bag with him.
Really? Where?
I'm looking at him!
When are you gonna reopen the bank?
Inspector Kennard won't let me inside, so even if I could afford to reopen it, I'm not allowed.
Great.
Why aren't you allowed inside?
The inspector says that it's a crime scene and needs to remain sealed until the case is closed.
That voice actor is sounding very familiar. I know that he was in Curse of Monkey Island, but I can't remember which character.
Then why are you hanging around here? You look kind of suspicious to me.
I didn't rob the bank, if that's what you're insinuating.
I don't know. Most robberies are inside jobs.
Maybe. But all criminals return to the scene of the crime. And here you are.
I'm trying to remember which character he played in Curse of Monkey Island. There were some annotations in his voice that sounded so familiar.
Let's break in.
Unlike you, I respect authority and law. No one will enter the bank until the crime is solved.
Let's talk about something else. I hear my parole officer calling. See you later.
Parole officer. Right. It's Colonel Campbell. Oh, yeah, it is.
This bank sure has a lot of windows.
And that up there is open.
I can't reach that window standing down here on the ground. Wow, Lucratown is a sewage system. How nice is that? I wonder if I can get into the bank through here.
Or somewhere else.
It's just too heavy for me to pull open on my own.
What you need is a manhole cover opener. Like in The Last Ninja 2 or Broken Sword 1. Well, yeah, that is definitely, when you think about it, that is Colonel Campbell. The voice actor name currently escapes me. I used to know it, but I can't remember it right now. It's the I. Disturbing.
Palace O prostheses.
It's not O, it's off. It says off. So you have to pronounce it off, not O. Jeez.
Let's see. Rubber knuckles, artificial appendages, faux follicles. Nope, nothing I want here.
At least they're on sale. And also, if these are... This is a house of prostheses, so why isn't there so many hooks?
It's a basket of finely crafted prosthetic limbs.
It's a wooden hand. It's a false leg made of porcelain. Ugh.
I had to looking up now, and wow, this guy has been voice acting in so many games I played. Yep, he is a very prolific voice actor. He's been in tons of stuff. Can I pick it up?
I'm not touching that. It's a false leg made of porcelain. Ugh.
I heard that. I hope you're planning to pay for that hand. It ain't cheap.
Actually, I don't have a dime.
Well, then you best be putting it back then, eh, Tiger?
Sorry.
Huh.
I haven't seen so many pointy things in one place since my last dental checkup. It's the guy who runs the Palace of Prosthesis. That creepy-looking guy has patches over both of his eyes.
Yeah, but my hearing is great.
Sorry.
So yeah, he's blind.
It appears to be some sort of high-tech file retrieval system. These are the controls for the file retrieval system.
Welcome to the Palace of Prostheses, home of the no detection, no infection, no rejection 30-day guarantee.
Cool.
You smell new. Who are you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Well, you don't smell so mighty to me.
What?
In fact, you smell kind of flowery.
What?
Heck, I can smell your lilacs and lilies aftershave even through my stuffy nose.
Wow, you're good.
Well, I'm Dave. Around here, they call me Dead-Eye Dave. I'm the Tri-Island area's foremost expert in anatomical approximation.
Interesting.
So, how's the prosthetics business?
It's been better.
Let me guess. An Australian land developer is using strong-arm tactics to try and buy up your business.
What? Where'd you get a weird idea like that?
Well, I just figured...
Well, you figured wrong. Australia, what kind of a name is that anyway?
Never mind. So what is wrong with your business?
My monkey left me.
Your monkey? Left you? What? He's been sprayed with old LeChuck. Probably wore off.
And without a monkey to guide you around the shop, you're essentially paralyzed, right?
No, I get around the shop just fine, with or without Pongo. Thank you very much.
Then
Okay.
why was he so important?
Because Pongo handled all my paperwork and deliveries. He was the only one who understood my back office's automated Filomatic filing system. Without him, I have no idea which orders go with which customers. It's really upsetting my regular clientele.
That's terrible.
Very, very terrible.
Have you heard from your filing monkey since he disappeared?
What's he gonna do? Send me a postcard?
Well, you...
Not to be insensitive, but are you blind?
Do I look blind?
I don't know. The twin eye patches could be some sort of hip new pirate fashion statement.
Of course I'm blind, you lilac-scented party waste!
Sorry.
Don't give it a second thought. My other senses more than compensate for my lack of sight. For example, I usually can identify my customers by their distinctive individual odors.
Yeah.
You can recognize people by their smell?
Usually no problem. Today, though, my nose is stuffed up because I got a bit of a cold. So I can only recognize amplified odors, like the lilac aftershave you generously applied to your face. Unfortunately, my hearing's still sharper than a barge full of bunnies.
So what if we use the eau de LeChuck on ourselves?
So how sharp is your hearing anyway, Baldy?
Sharp enough, Pinky.
I'm looking for a no-nosed pirate thief.
Well, we certainly get a lot of those around here.
A lot?
No, no-nosed pirates.
Really?
Oh my, yes. You'd be amazed how often pirates lose their honkers.
Really?
Does this pirate thief of yours have a name?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's too bad. Of course, even if I knew the pirate's name, it probably wouldn't matter. Without Pongo, I wouldn't be able to retrieve your pirate's file.
I'm looking for some gifts for my differently abled pirate friends.
Then you've come to the right place. What kinds of prostheses did you have in mind?
I don't know.
What kind of hooks are the cool pirates wearing this season?
Ah, a traditionalist. Well, nothing says yo-ho-ho in a bottle of rum quite like our Quick Gut 2000 line of hooks. Today we're having a sale. Buy one hook for 30 doubloons and get a replacement hook for free.
Cool.
That's a little bit out of my range. How about something in a fashionable peg leg?
You're in luck. We've just received several baskets of steady leg ivory pegs with rubber stoppers. They're 20 doubloons apiece.
That'd be great, if I had any money. What have you got in affordable prosthetic hands?
Well, if you're not too discriminating, there's a basket of slightly malformed redwood hands over there.
Sounds cool.
We're letting them go at 5 doubloons a pop.
Cheap.
Gee, that does sound good. Almost wish I was carrying some money. Frankly, I'm in the market for a prosthetic nose.
Sorry, we're fresh out. It's shocking how quickly my regular customers blow through those things.
What have you got that's free?
Free? What do you think I'm running, a charity?
Maybe. What can I say? I'm broke.
Okay, you've appealed to my sense of generosity. Here's what I'll do. I'll let you have one of my untested, unguaranteed, unapproved experimental prosthetic devices.
Cool.
Neat. What kind of prosthetic devices are we talking about?
I'll let you choose. Through a story.
Huh?
Humor me. Once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Larry?
Larry. Larry wanted to win the hand of a fair maiden named...
Wendy?
Wendy. Tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
Fred, Ned, or Jed? Nice reference to Maniac Mansion.
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
Neither of them had the guts to go through with the wedding, so she turned her passion towards the stock market, where she lived happily ever after. The end.
What a dreadful story.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a few dozen feet of Frinkle & Osterman's artificial guts.
Oh, gross.
I know. Those things always clog up on cold winter nights.
Ugh, double gross. I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh?
Oh. Gotta have them all.
Once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Jerry?
Jerry. Jerry had his eye on a pirate princess named...
Mindy?
Mindy. Sadly, Mindy's finger was already wearing the engagement ring of a bounder named...
Ned?
Ned, that's it.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
Oh, they all died of liver disorders in their early 30s. You wouldn't believe how much grog those kids were drinking. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
Just like the script writers for this game.
It's a Bumbleweenie M-Class artificial liver. They were recalled a few months back.
I couldn't handle the grog?
Just the opposite. If they didn't get a constant supply of hard alcohol, they broke down.
Damn. Quite the liver.
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
Well, you know, the free kind.
I'd like to have another one of those free...
Can't get enough of... Once up...
Harry?
A palm reader had told Harry that he was destined to marry a beautiful singer named...
Cindy?
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
Jed?
That's right, Jed.
Well,
what? In the end, she ran off with a traveling prince who slipped a pair of glass slippers on her size 12 feet. The end.
What a dread... That story's...
I know.
What is it?
These are a pair of Ace Stud Finder supersized prosthetic feet.
Cool.
They were designed for pirates with insecurities about the size of their, feet. Unfortunately, these things just made them look like Dutch clowns.
Harsh.
See you later.
That makes one of us.
So we got a foot, a liver, and guts. And shavings.
Now I've got the guts to do anything. Ugh. These feet are huge. This hanky has PP embroidered on it. I highly doubt that this belonged to Grandpa Marley.
Got an idea.
Hey, does the smell in this hanky remind you of anything or anybody?
Oh, no. Let me see. No, I don't really smell much of anything in it.
What do you mean? I thought blind people's...
Hey. Visually challenged.
Sorry. I thought visually challenged people's other senses become enhanced to offset the lack of vision. I mean, I have a fully functioning set of eyes, and even I can smell the foul odor coming off this hanky.
Well, that only applies when my nose is clear. I've kind of got a little bit of a cold and stuffed nose, so I can't smell much right now. If you really need to make use of my amazing odor divining abilities, you're going to have to find a way to give me an amplified version of...
Like how?
Just follow your nose.
Funny. I wonder.
I don't think he'd like that. Phew, this stuff smells bad, even for a pirate. That smells fine the way it is. That smells fine the way it is.
Well. Rubber button ivory peg legs.
What a great idea. Pity about the elephants, though.
Yeah, because they're ivory. Time to make the monster. Well, we're still missing a lot of items to make the monster. I don't want to spend the whole night just talking about getting the stories to get all of the items. I mean, it's not even necessary. Except for a couple of the items that we actually do need. But I think that's the most fun part about this place. Making that monster. So what do we have in this direction? Oh. The island itself.
I think every self-respecting pirate island should have a spooky-looking swamp.
You mean swamp? Interesting
That's
music.
one creepy-looking mansion.
A foreboding mansion. Let's enter it.
That watchbird gives me the heebie-jeebies. That fountain gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's a pleasant-smelling flower. It's the front door of this fabulous, though creepy, mansion.
Anything else that's creepy?
That's a very small door. It's locked.
Should have known. Well, let's go in. Anybody home?
Hey! Who are you? And what are you doing in my house?
The love machine of Melee Island. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Love machine.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, zillionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht.
For a zillionaire, you look a lot like a smelly pirate. My name is Ozzy. Ozzy Mandrill.
That name sounds familiar. Aren't you the over-the-top heavy metal performer who bites the heads off of monkeys?
Don't play the gink with me, Threepwood.
Who's playing?
Well then, allow me to illuminate the dingy corners of your mind. Ozzy Mandrill is a businessman, a capitalist, a real estate developer. I'm also the future king of the Caribbean.
Is that evil?
Hey, you're the guy who's trying to buy out the Scum Bar.
The Scum Bar? That's just the tip of the aardvark. I'm gonna buy the whole Caribbean.
For what reason? By the way, that mansion and yacht line is a reference to a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Why are you buying up all the land in the Caribbean?
Because I'm a man with a vision.
You too? What are yours like?
I see a Caribbean freed from the chaotic plundering of grog-swilling pirates. A Caribbean made safe for the orderly consumerism of family-oriented themed restaurants and resorts. A Caribbean scrubbed clean of filth. A Caribbean you'd be proud to take home to your mother.
Gee, mine are mostly about ice cream.
Of course.
You're so innocent, Guybrush.
I also like that you have a kangaroo with boxing gloves.
And how do the dozens of pirate support industries fit into your scheme?
They'll be torn down, of course. No more will these islands be cursed with the blight of run-down watering holes, murky voodoo shops, and disease-ridden houses. Instead, our streets will be decorated with classy art houses, whimsical theme restaurants, and upscale knick-knacks.
You didn't say.
And how do all my pirate friends fit into your capitalist utopia?
Ah, they'll be retrained.
Retrained?
Yes, the service-based economies of tomorrow's Caribbean will need legions of waiters, janitors, maids, and...
And it's really cutting off all of the, dialogue.
But what about pirates who don't want to be waiters, janitors, and dishwashers?
What makes you think they'll have a choice?
They might.
But what about the stores that won't sell out?
Ah, they always sell out, eventually.
But what about the children?
What about them?
I don't know. Just thought I'd ask. I'm tired of discussing your warped dreams.
And I'm tired of discussing them.
Of course you are.
What's your beef with pirates?
Well, for one thing, pirates smell. The only thing that smells worse than a pirate is two pirates. It's enough to make a man park a tiger on the rug.
Yeah, right.
Tiger on the rug? Okay.
What's with all the dead animals?
I like having them around. They remind me of where I came from.
Burbank?
Australia, you ninny.
Oh. My navigator tells me that you're pretty good with an insult.
Pretty good? Listen, Kittywink, I'll have you know that my insults have finished off over 500 hostile takeovers.
Damn.
There isn't a man alive or dead who can withstand the might of my withering barbs.
I bet I can beat you.
Oh, really? And what stakes do you propose?
Ask Jace. He might know what the tiger on the rug means. I mean, Jace is Australian after all.
If I win, you have to do the chicken dance in the middle of town.
Fine. And if I win, you have to leave my house.
Agreed. So, what form of insult game shall we play?
Let's stick to the basics, shall we?
Good old sword fight.
On guard. Touche.
Oh, that is so cliche.
Started off with a good one.
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? Looks like things are crook in Muscle Brook for you.
What?
Well, didgeridoo to you too.
You're more daggy than a mate from Whoop Whoop.
That's not an insult, is it?
You're a snag short of a Barbie.
Do these make any sense to you, Jace?
I'm what?
Ha ha!
I lost.
Naturally. Now get out of my house.
Naturally. Sorta, kinda, yeah. But yeah, his insults are nothing but him just talking Australian. Sorta, kinda. I mean, as if the scriptwriters knew how to make good humor out of Australian lingo.
It's a pleasant-smelling flower. This flower sure smells pleasant.
I got a flower, at least, out of all this. So that's good, I guess. Mrs. O-Time. Marshes.
It's a stinky puddle of swamp water. Mighty pirates don't need to splash around in puddles. I'm not picking that up. It's a crude raft.
No, you're a crude raft. Whoa. Talk about your graphical error there. Snack short of a Barbie would be equivalent to few fries short of a Happy Meal. As in, not very smart. Got time? No. You got a better maze? Didn't think so. Wee. Got time?
I don't think I'm making any progress here.
That's because we need a instructions manual to get through this. It's one of those things, you need to get a map. You can go through that. Among other things I'd read in the moment, yeah. Ah, bait shop.
Ah, there's nothing like the smell of buckets upon buckets of rotting fish in the morning sun. It's a rather unspectacular duck.
Oh, we have a duck.
This is the second largest duck I've ever held.
Hey, we have a duck. Look at the duck. It's a dangerous weapon.
That's the second biggest duck I've ever had in my pants.
I don't want to know more about that. Here it is, the sort of maze. We're gonna get back there.
There's nothing like the smell of buckets upon buckets of rotting fish in the morning sun. No. No.
I don't do anything with it. Don't pick it up. DuckTales of Monkey Island. DuckTales.
Ew, it smells like dead fish in here.
Well, it's a bait shop.
9 kinds of dead fish, huh?
I don't know. Maybe. A termite circus?
Whee, look at the cute little termite circus. It's just like a flea circus, but with termites.
Hi. It's a trio. They're really good.
That was exciting.
The termites don't have eyes. Yes, they do. Just some small black dots. Like ants. I think.
It's a large, stinky vat of free bait, marinating in bait juice.
Ew. Let's take some.
It's a little dead fish used for fishing bait.
Cool. I thought they did like ants. Huh.
This must be where the magic happens. I'd rather not.
Don't touch that! You'll contaminate the bait preparation zone.
I'm sorry. I also like it that all the fish have crosses on their eyes.
I wonder what mackerel smacker is. Just looking at him makes my eyes burn. Excuse me.
Yes?
How's the bait business?
It stinks.
You're telling me. P.U.
No, I mean it's horrible.
That's odd. I would have thought that a shop full of worms, fish entrails, and maggots would be a can't-miss venture in this swashbuckling environment.
Yeah, me too. But always seem to wake in the past.
So what's changed?
Well, it may be the chum talking, but I could swear that Luca Island is getting less and less pirate-friendly.
Really? How?
Why, we've been besieged.
By hostile invaders?
Weiss! Tourists! Ah.
Yipes.
There aren't many of them around today, but you hang around for a week, and they'll pop up like a bloated corpse in a calm sea. Why, they've been driving some of Luca's oldest pirate-oriented businesses into new fields, and have compelled some of our nastier pirates to consider new lifestyle choices.
Hugo!
Why, I myself have soiled my once noble bait shop with a cheesy Timite circus.
But they were
in
good.
a desperate attempt to get me hands on some of those tourist shekels.
Well, is it working?
Not very well. Insects seem to repel tourists almost as much as fish guts.
Go figure.
Yeah, go figure. Some termites do have eyes, depends on the species. Actually, today I'm on my computer to view the stream. Hey, Hero Wolf. But I got caught on trying to solve a problem with Sims 4 and missed most of this so far because I've been reading and restarting the game. I gave up for tonight. Also, hi everyone, especially Gabriel Serby.
Do you have any bait that could catch a cold?
No.
Do you have any bait that could catch a tiger by the tail?
No.
Do you have any bait that could catch a thief?
No!
Do you have any bait that could catch a red grouper?
For the last time. Oh, yes. That free stuff over there will work fine.
Gotcha. Is the bait business getting any better?
Nope. It still stinks.
Some species of termites, such as have compound eyes, which they use for orientation and to distinguish sunlight from moonlight. The elatis, with males and females, have eyes along with the lateral oculi. Fascinating.
Do you know anything about a no-nosed pirate thief?
Learn more with Gabriel.
That sounds like Peg-Nosed Pete.
You know him?
Are you kidding? Everyone on Lucre Island is hired a Peg-Nosed Pete.
Who is he?
Boy, he's the most notorious thief on Lucre Island. He's never been caught, and his loot has never been recovered. And his true face, aside from his trademark false nose, has never been seen.
We saw it.
His true face.
Yep.
It's not pretty.
Yeah, right. And I've seen a bucket of chum solve complex math problems.
Where can I find him?
You can't. Nobody can. There's rumor that his hideout is somewhere in the heart of the Mists of Time marsh.
Great. I'm off to the marsh.
But no one has ever been able to navigate their way through the marsh without getting hopelessly lost. It's cursed.
Darn. Another curse.
Cursed.
How did he lose his nose?
Oh, that's one of the darkest mysteries of Lucre Island. Some would have you believe that Pegnose's proud proboscis was pecked off by a duck. But I believe it was a school of deranged flounder that made off with his honker.
That's one of the darkest mysteries of Lucre Island?
No. But it sounds more ominous that way.
A little bit.
Let's talk about something else.
Well, whatever skins your salmon.
I'd like to hear some more about Peg-Nosed Pete.
Like what?
How does he smell without a nose anyway?
Awful.
Awful.
I guess I should have seen that one coming. Let's talk about something else.
Well, whatever skins your salmon.
I knew it was coming. That stupid joke.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but why are you running a termite circus?
Well, I used to sell termites as bait, eh?
Termites.
But most deep-sea fishermen prefer something with a bit more...
stench?
Meat. Anyway, when bait sales started tailing off, I took all my termites and trained them to do circus.
Circus.
I even got the act approved by the newly formed Luca Arts Entertainment Consortium.
Was it working?
Not really. I have to kick most of my profits back to the head of the consortium. Hey, that rude.
He's from New Jersey. Can tell from the accent. New Jersey.
It sure stinks in here.
It's a bait
Hey,
shop.
you get used to it after a while, and come to miss it when you're out and about. That's why I never bathe, see? So I can keep that sweet, sweet scent of fish entrails with me wherever I go.
How touching. Not to mention revolting.
Just revolting.
Why is that bait over there free?
Well, that bait is nearly expired. I need to get rid of it before it goes bad.
How does bait go bad?
Oh, the usual ways. Falls in with the wrong crowd, starts rebelling against authority, begins dating bait of loose virtue. And before you know it, the bait's gone bad.
Funny!
I think I'll just look around for a while.
Well, you look all you like, but if you break it, you bought it.
How can you break bait?
Caviar? In a bait shop?
Oh, that's just how I get rid of my expired bait, eh?
What?
Even if I liked caviar, I wouldn't take that stuff. Ooh, it's the Grouper Master 3000 series with bamboo composite core.
Cool.
I'd have no use for it. I can never seem to bring myself around to stabbing poor defenseless little worms with hooks.
Well, you got a dead fish for a bait, so no worms. See? It's a dead fish.
It's a little dead fish used for fishing bait.
So yeah, now you can use the fishing pole.
I wonder what kind of bait was used to catch this guy.
Are you kidding? That was the bait.
The shark was the bait? What the heck did you catch with it? Probably a killer whale. It's the only thing I wouldn't think of eating a shark. Because it's bigger.
Hey, check out that pair of flotation devices.
Ah! I get it. Funny.
No, Elaine probably wouldn't like that.
Yeah, funny. Anybody else get that joke? Worst Monkey Island fish joke comes here. X marks the spot.
That's the second most beautiful figurehead I've ever seen.
Booped. Yep.
Rats. It's still pink. It's I, Cheese, our would-be navigator. Ahoy there, Mr. Cheese.
Yes?
Good work getting us into the harbor.
Thanks. Next time it'd be helpful if you didn't use the ship's maps as coasters.
How's the ship? When will she be ready for departure?
She'll be ready long before you get that voodoo anklet removed.
Oh yeah, that. I'll be free in 2 shakes of the monkey's tail.
I really don't want to hear why you got arrested.
It's just a simple misunderstanding. When I find the real criminal, my name shall no longer be Mud.
True, but it'll still be Threepwood.
That's not an anklet, it's a sacred voodoo talisman.
Whatever you call it, it's still not much of a fashion accessory.
Actually, I don't like to talk about it.
Oh, I can see why.
Well, okay then. Keep the ship, ship shape while I'm gone.
I'm not sure how I'd use this. I'm not picking that up.
Well, you could have tried. Would have worked.
Hey!
Yes?
Look! A three-headed monkey! I'm looking for a no-nosed pirate.
Does he play chess?
I don't know.
Then I don't care.
Let's wait for him.
Oh my gosh! Someone set the bar on fire!
No, he's not gonna fall for that.
I'll let you get back to your game.
Yes?
Your friend seems awfully focused on the game.
Noticed that, did you? Senor Castaneda
It is a glitch.
is exceptionally well disciplined. Once he sets his mind to a task, it's nearly impossible to shift his attention. Except...
Yes?
Well, he does carry something of a torch for Brittany, the bank teller.
Interesting.
Huh. You don't say.
So Castaneda really has a thing for the bank teller, huh?
Oh, yes. He carries a picture of Brittany with him wherever he goes.
Nice. Here.
I'm looking for a no-nosed pirate.
Yes.
Does he play chess?
I don't think so.
Then I don't care.
But I was asking him, not you.
I'll let you get back to your game.
Thank you.
Oh, Brittany! We have to talk with you. I don't know why I need to use the chess game players, but I don't know. It seems to be a thing now.
Why, hello there.
Stop it!
Oh, hi. Why do you sound like a sick kraken?
I am. Oh, sorry. I know someone who has a crush on you. That Castaneda fellow. You know, the chess player.
Oh, yes, I know. Poor Santos. He's so tragically intense. Macho, but sensitive. But he's so busy playing that stupid old game with his buddy. It's like I don't exist sometimes. Hey, I have a dream. Want to hear it? Someday, when I'm rich and famous, he'll look up from that chessboard for a second and suddenly realize what he... Ironic, huh?
Well, I have manly things to do in a sensitive way. Bye.
So, we need to get these lovebirds together, I see. So apparently she likes him.
They're using it right now.
Hands off!
We're using that.
Yes?
Hey, isn't that Brittany, the bank teller?
Brittany, where?
Nope, sorry. Just a stick.
Let's wait for him to try to make a move.
Hey, isn't that Brittany, the bank teller?
Brittany,
there.
Ooh, good move.
Don't tell me you're gonna count that.
You bet your bonny butt I am.
You unbelievable jerk.
Who was it told me that rules are rules, Turbo?
Fine. You wanna see a move? Here's a move.
But it wasn't your turn. Something gonna happen. Game. Don't tell me the game's broken. No! Don't be stuck! No! Do something! Shit. I haven't saved at all! Well, I was about to end the stream anyway. It's a known bug. Just wait a minute. Okay.
You call that a move?
There
This is a move.
You can't do that.
Oh yeah? Who's gonna stop me?
Full step standing.
Fringe candidate!
Cheese chopper!
There, I got the clock.
Doily sniffer!
Smart pirates know not to get involved in domestic disputes.
Lard bucket!
Yay!
Weasel warrior!
I don't know what I needed the clock for, but now I have it. And we angered them.